Hello, how are we? Welcome to another edition of At Up the Reds TV with me, Andy. So, press conference is just finished for our game against Atalanta tomorrow in the second leg of the Europa League Cup. So, obviously we're 3-0 down from our horrible showing at Anfield last Thursday, and we had Alisson Becker for the players. Obviously he's going to be starting tomorrow if he's doing the press conference, and he just said, look, it's different. He was asked the question about Barcelona. He said, look, it's different team, different competition. We have to do things better than what we've done in the previous game. He was asked about keeping clean sheets. He said it's all important. He said, that should be the starting block. So nothing really came from him other to say, look, it's going to be a tough game. We have to do things better than what we didn't do in the first game. Like I said, keep clean sheets. Take our chances when we get them, and that's basically it from him. He answered questions in Italian. Obviously, he played for Roma, didn't he? So, which was good. Good to see. So yeah. That was that. Alisson giving the players' perspective on the game, because he knows it's going to be a toughie. And he knows, what Liverpool will expect from this Atalanta team. And then on to Jurgen. Jurgen, again, he said he's been in the game long enough. He said, we are here. We are here to win the game tomorrow. But we must do that with a better performance. And he said, if we fail, which was quite interesting, let's fail in a beautiful way. So that tells me it's going to be an open game, very open. He said, I can't win this game from this press conference, but what I can say is that when I leave the press conference, I will start to think about winning the game. So yeah, it was a short and sweet one. Again, they were trying to coax him into making comparisons to the Barcelona game. Look, that was totally different. The team were on it throughout that season, and we should have won the first leg in Barcelona, but we ended up coming away with a 3-0 loss. But this team isn't as good as that team that played Barcelona. Let's be honest and truthful with that assertion from myself. And I think if you understand football, you know where I'm coming from with that statement there. So yeah, that's really was it from the press conference. So my thoughts from that then is, look, Jurgen Klopp has never faltered away from the 4-3-3 formation since he's been here. Somehow, tomorrow, he's never going to play it, but this would have been my setup against Atalanta tomorrow. It would have been 3-4-3. I would have had, obviously, Ali in goals. Right-hand side of the three, I would have played young Jurgen Kwanzaa. I'd have played Virgil in the middle, and I'd put Joey on the left-hand side of that three. Midfield, I would have gone Robbo just in front on the left with covering for Joey. In the middle, I would have Endo and Maka. Endo just behind Maka. Maka slightly forward, and I'd have Trent on the right-hand side in front of Jurgen Kwanzaa. And then up front, this is the front three I would pick, purely on performances that well, it's very difficult, but this is my front three. We just need to do something different. So I'd put Cody Gakpo on the left-hand side. I'd put Diogo Jota in the centre, and I'd put Mo on the right-hand side. It's not going to happen, that team. The reason I say that is because Jurgen doesn't play that way. But we have to match Atalanta in midfield. We have to stop the balls going down the channels like they were against Atalanta, and frighteningly exactly the same against Crystal Palace. He might go 4-4-2. If he goes 4-4-2, it'll be, again, I'm just picking names out because we've not really been playing well in the last 3 or 4 games, if I'm being honest with you. Ali in goals, Robbo left back, Verge with Kwanzaa, and Trent right back. In the middle, I would go Gravenberg on the right, Endo and Maka. Maka just slightly ahead of Endo, but in the 4 in the middle. And then I would put Curtis Jones on the right hand side, and then up front Jota and Mo. I know the combination up front doesn't look good, but Mac could be finding them with the passes. This is purely to match them in midfield and to stop what they were doing. They were going man-to-man marking with us. If you remember in that game, Keller had the ball at the back. He was taking an age to look for a pass and try and get it moving. So we have to make sure that we are on it. What do I think the score's going to be? I just want us to keep a clean sheet as a number one priority. That's what Ali was saying today in the presser. But I also want us to have a good performance. Look, Jurgen's alluded to it. Look, if we fail, let's fail in a beautiful way. So he's thinking, right, I'm going all out, guns all out, got to go for it. Sunday's away fixture against Fulham. I want to concentrate on this game and see if we can win the tie. Will we go through? I'm not 100% sure. If I'm honest with you, I think that we're not capable of keeping a clean sheet, especially when we concede early doors. I mean, I saw a stat today. Out of the 50 games that we've played, we've let the opposition take the 20 teams that we've played. Out of those 50 games, we've let the opposition score in the first 18 minutes and then try and come back from that. That's not good enough, really. I didn't think it was that much, but that one really did surprise me. So I'm going to watch the game, and whatever the result, obviously I'll do a presser post-match straight after it. Not a presser, post-match straight after it, and I'll give him my thoughts on the game. Right, just before I go, just a couple of things. First thing is this top that I've got here. Okay, it's superb quality. I just want to mention the lad that I get my Liverpool FC shirts and gear from now. He's called Chunky Monkey 38, but his actual Twitter, I don't like to call it X, it's I'm old school. His Twitter is at Chunky Monkey 363. 38 quid this, right, and that includes delivery. Okay, and he's a top bloke. There's quite a few people on Twitter that get stuff from him and post the photos, thanking him. You know, he's a great guy, never lets you down, says when the stuff's arrived at his, tells you when it's leaving, so you can look out for it. But like I say, it's the same Asian company, or the warehouse it comes from is where Liverpool's kits are. So like I say, the quality is really, really good. So go and check him out, as I said, at Chunky Monkey 363. Okay, finally from me, if you like this video, please subscribe, please share, okay, give us a thumbs up. Let's get this channel built up, all things Liverpool, and all the information will be coming direct from Liverpool and no other sources. Okay, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening, and I'll speak to you tomorrow after the game. Up the Reds.